What's good,
It
party people?
is
This is
a sickness.
this is a special recording episode of Recording the Woods because something uh, got addressed as of light, and we need to talk about it. I am Recording the Woods.
It
She's
is a
Ayesha,
sickness.
yeah, and she's Ayesha Raymond, not to be confused with Blackheart Leo
And
Rush.
we must address it.
Yes,
The
not being
highest
addressed.
order.
Yes,
It is a sickness.
so I feel like we should start from the beginning. In the beginning, in the beginning.
Where
Uh,
you want to begin from?
because I just
What,
wanted to
what, what,
use
what
that
do
in
you
a
want to
fucking
begin from?
head. I wanted
Your
to use
choice.
that. Just like Motley
You're
Crue,
you're you're American. I'm
yeah,
British.
Motley
So
Crue,
what
turn the
do
tables
you
on
want
me.
to begin from?
Yeah, Motley Crue, you turn the tables on me. You turn them in a
No.
wrong way. You
If
got
you want
me
to ask me to
mad now.
begin, I am. My name
Your name is?
is Amazon Ayesha Raymond,
That's what she is.
the Amazon predator. Ayesha Raymond. I was fast as the. I was one of the first. Of the first black stables ever established in British history. I was. It was myself, Jet Logan, DKJ, Canonia Daniels, we'll do that, and Amazon Ayesha Ray. We were the first. And for some reason, whenever I wave myself around British wrestling, everyone's like, oh, you exist? Yeah, I do. Hi,
Which
nice
I
to meet you.
which I think is kind of absurd, right? Because
It's
I
a
mean,
so and it's
one would
stupid
make an argument that you have done more abroad.
because I didn't stroke your bollocks when everybody else did. I
Ooh,
wasn't the
okay.
person that went, "Oh yeah, we're gonna go out and drinking with you. Oh yeah, we're not gonna be the person that's gonna go out and be your best friend." No, I was just the person that was there and I existed.
Okay,
And
let's
also was the people of London Inc. We were there and we existed. We weren't the people that were there and stroked your bollocks. Explain.
which I mean, let's let's do that, right? So who's the
Mhm.
one, I mean, you
The
mentioned the
first
stable.
one, I will say Jet Logan.
Okay.
He was the first one. Um, Dwayne Hutcher, you would call party starter, in my
Okay.
opinion. From my generation, not the Kincaids or anybody else that was there before. That was that was my generation.
Okay. Yeah.
And it's like people completely forget it. If it wasn't for him, the stable fact of an ethnic generation that was in Norwich alone when it came to the Knight family wouldn't have existed. If we weren't there, let's even take it back. I wouldn't even say London Inc. London Crew. If we didn't come up from London, the people that came up from London to Norwich, if it wasn't for us, there would have been no Soraya Knight. There would have been no Ricky Knight. There would have been no Brittany Knight. There would have been know Paige. And I think that's what they kind of forget. And it annoys the fuck out of me because they forget that nobody knew the fuck out of them until we got there.
Yeah.
And there is someone that I will actually like for someone to put in your comment right now who will contest the fact that what I said. I will give you a couple of seconds. Go.
Well, nothing yet. But even still, right? So for those who are on the outside, right? So London versus
I went to Japan, and there were people that asked me, "Oh, why Saraya? Why no Japan?" Mm. Uh, uh, I'm missing Japan. Mm-mm. Saraya told me that I wouldn't be in Japan, but she's not here, so let's wait.
yeah.
And that's what makes me feel this like I've wanted to say this for so long. There was a show in WAW. It was a Bellatrix show. I think it was a Bellatrix show 2. And this is what actually made me leave WAW. And everyone was like, why Amazon? Why? Why? Even people in Japan, the actual word was, why Amazon? Why? Why leave WAW? Why leave Saturday Nights? Why? Paige. I will tell you why. I had a ticket in my back pocket. I was booked in Australia and I was booked in Japan. And she looked me in my face and said, if you don't side with me and if you are not a part of me and WAW, then there will be no Europe. There will be no England. There will be no Japan. But I had a ticket in my back pocket. Bullshit. And I think I've actually told you that before.
Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, for those who
And
don't have
it's
the
even
context,
that with that family, like think of it logically. When I did the Mayan Classic, the first thing I flipping did, I didn't even spend my pay wage. I didn't spend it on anything. I gave it to every one of my family. I gave it to my brother, my brothers, one of my brother that is actually my cousin, but I call him my brother. Gave it to my sister, my nan, my mum, and my partner at the time. And they did so much more. Like you can literally search on the internet right now of what my family has done for the hotel and the house that we have in Jamaica. Why do Paige's family still live in a council flat in Norwich?
interesting.
No, it's not even interesting. I want you to answer that question. Answer it for me, please. Please. Because if my family never lived in council flats. My family came from Jamaica, own their own houses in England, in Jamaica, Birmingham, Manchester, and everywhere else. They own their own houses. But if my family were in council flats, there is no flipping way that they would ever be paying for council housing if I was working in WB, like Warner Brothers, like all those other stuff. There is no way. Expensive. explain.
And again, for context,
No,
council
just
flat. No,
explain
no,
it.
no.
No,
But I
I
mean,
know. No, I don't. You
what
can
is
say what you
what
have
is
to say
council flat?
afterwards, but I want you to explain. Would you do that to your family?
No, but what is council flats?
No, but so council flats, social housing when it
Oh,
comes to
okay.
America.
Yeah,
So
like the
if you were
projects.
multi-millionaire, would your family still be living in social housing?
No, probably not.
Done.
Yeah. Wow.
Moving on. Next
So
question.
so even after the movie, even after all of the things, and we were what, like 10 years removed from the movie, Fighting with My Family,
Mm-hmm.
produced by $7, The
Which is
Rock.
total bullshit.
Right,
Like
The Rock.
I already told you that scene when Zach picks people up at the station, that never happened. Ever. We had to walk. We had to walk
With
from
all
the
your bags.
station. Not even to the house. We had to walk to the training school. We had to walk. There is no way that they would be. I'm doing a black girl clap. There would be no way that they would pick us up at any kind of state. Oh, that hurt me so much. Well, I saw that scene when I was on a flight back from Japan, and I was so angry because, like, a woman literally just tapped me on the shoulder. We just seen you on TV, and I saw it, and I'm like, you didn't see me. That was not me. That was a parody of me, and they flipping owe me money. Do not put a black girl in purple braids. Do not. The amount of money that you owe me, like you owe me money. You do need. You never picked us up at any kind of station. You never drove us. We actually, because everybody left you at the training school, because everybody went home because you didn't give a fuck about your family. We, the people from London, packed up your ring, put it into the van, and then drove home. And then those same people had to drive me to college in the morning. And I started college at 9 o'clock in the morning. That is what happened. Bull fucking shit. I watched that film and I was so angry. Like I'm like, the amount of lies, the amount of lies that was told in that film is uncomprehendable. The, I have so many witnesses for you. It makes me so angry. Like I remember going from training and literally my friends driving me to college in the morning so I could have my art class, so I wasn't late. No, no, but no, 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 no. Nobody drove us up. Nobody picked us up. Zach 100% never picked us up. That is fucking bullshit. Um, uh, the amount of fire, it made me so angry seeing that. I'm like,
Yeah. Well, I mean, and it's funny too, because right, with Paige Soraya, right, like she's a multimillionaire. She lives in Southern California. Last time I checked. But I mean, you
yeah,
would assume that,
and some of us all the way in our own different ways.
right?
He did
So
it the same
you
way
would
everybody else did. She
you
didn't do
you
it
would
with
have
wrestling.
assumed that, you know,
Yeah, but she didn't do it with wrestling.
no,
She
but
did it
like
with
the
she did
family
it with
would
makeup.
the
She did
family
it
would
with TV screenings.
have,
She did
right,
it with everybody else. I went into stunt acting. You're
right,
not a multi-millionaire because of wrestling. Because
right.
realistically, you were shit. Like I just she wasn't that good.
But even still, right, with
Even so,
her,
what? She wasn't
right?
that good.
One would
No,
argue that she made at least $1 million giving her rights.
of
The
everything else apart from wrestling.
right, but the family
Right, but what?
did. You would assume that
Everything
they got
else
a cut
apart
too
from
because
wrestling.
they were depicted, right? So let's just say
They
each of them,
think that nothing from wrestling.
right,
No.
right. Yeah, but
Anybody else that came after her, yes, was because of wrestling.
right,
And me not even stroking my Evo and not even wanking my own dick. I know I'm not that good, but I know I'm better than her. And that's
yeah,
why I still have been able to strive in this day and age right now.
yeah. And even you mentioned
Like
about the
I have someone tell me that I'm wrong right now. I will wait.
yeah, um,
I still get paid for
yeah,
wrestling.
right, absolutely. And one would even argue that you're a bigger star in Japan than you are in your native UK,
I am. No,
right?
I 100% am. Just because UK for unreason for some weird reason, you want your white resting privileged star. You don't want anybody else that's just gonna be a star. You want your white knight. And that's what they've always wanted. And I've said that to this day, and I will always say it until they change their mentality. I will.
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy, right? Because obviously
It's
the UK,
crazy and it's really weird. It's just like, ugh. It's disgusting because it's like it doesn't matter. It's not real. Wrestling is not real. Can you hear me? Do clap, clap.
yeah,
It's not real. In terms of what you're trying to advertise, is a fictional character, and you can do that with anyone. For some reason, it has to be your white knight. Please change your mentality. Please. Even like the most embarrassing fact, and I've said it 1,000 times, they thought that Tawny Stone was English.
mm,
I'll wait. I'll wait for your reaction.
that's. I mean,
You mean what? Go, just
no,
go.
no. I mean,
Do your
it's
thing.
under the
Do your
regime,
thing.
under the same regime, right? They
They
hired
employed me
the wrong
as the
one-legged wrestler.
British representative for the Mae Young Classic,
Yes.
but they thought Tony Storm was British.
Yeah. That
I will
doesn't.
wait.
No, that doesn't surprise me at all because they under
Why?
the same regime.
No, but why does it surprise
They
you?
hired the wrong
No, 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 no,
one-legged
no, no.
wrestler
Adam, I love you to
under
pieces. Why
under the
doesn't
same.
that surprise you?
I'm telling you
No,
what.
no, say it. Say it.
The
Say it.
guy hired
No,
who's
no,
to
no,
be
no.
no
Adam,
the
I love
Bell
you to pieces.
Johnny Ace
Say it.
hired the Bella
No,
twins
no, say
because
it.
he wanted to have relations to them, and they ended up being his daughters-in-law.
Do you want me to say it for you?
What do you mean?
Because I will, if you want me to. Because
Take it.
she's white.
Yeah, of course. But again, you're also
Unfortunately,
taking
the
out of the
people that were in charge, or at least had any influence in the British wrestling scene at that time, saw somebody else. And unfortunately, they were chocolate brown. You didn't like it. But the person that you wanted to push was white.
yeah. Does not surprise me with that company
And you
and the
decided
regime.
to take half of her flag and degenerate it to the other side and make it a British flag. And she was now white.
Yeah,
Disgusting. It was just
I mean,
you had your chance. It was
there's way
actually flipping disgusting.
to be honest with you. I mean, that doesn't even of all the egregious stuff that they have been implicated in a previous regime, right? There's literally court documents, the Janelle Grant deal, Vince lost his $1 billion
No, but
empire.
it's just for me at that time, it just made me. I was like, you had your time. You
Yeah,
literally, and then after that, you decided to do your black revelation bullshit. So if you did that, then why did you bury me? Oh, because I was British.
yeah. I mean,
I mean, if I was black and American, probably would have been alright. But because I was British, nah, that's fine. We can just.
what was it that they wanted? So they wanted to do. They actually wanted to do
They
the
wanted
Mae
to do
Young
British
Classic.
versus British. They
You're right.
thought Tony was British.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
And
you.
that's even worse. They thought Tony was British and they wanted the white British to defeat the black British.
Yeah. I mean, again,
I'm,
I
I'm, I'm, I'm waiting for you to say when this is right.
no, it's not right. Again, this is the same company whose talent, or what is it? President of talent relations hires uh, girls for eye candy, like twins for eye
And at the
candy.
same time,
Develop
my brain goes, why have me there in the first place?
right,
Why?
yeah, and then
What
he
was the
marries
point?
and the guy and the two twins that he wants for eye candy
Then what
are
was the
now his
point?
daughter-in-laws.
My brain is what was the point? Because she wasn't even British. She was Australian.
I don't. I mean, again, this is pretty emblematic
Your
of
brain is going to the
no,
zero
no,
one
no. I
zero
mean,
zero zero
it
one one
makes
one
sense.
zero 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 one
It,
one 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 one.
it makes sense for them, right? Like Stamford,
Why?
Connecticut has never been
Why?
the what
You
export
didn't.
do you
I
know
wasn't
that
even
has come
given a
from the
chance.
state of Connecticut
I
ever?
wasn't even given a chance. And then when I came back to England, the amount of black girls that came to shows when I was at those shows that went, we were rooting for you. They got nothing. And then they started to try and do it with people like Bianca Belair and
Yeah,
Banks and all those. I'm like, mate, no. You had your chance with the person that was here in the UK for so long and you flipping wasted it. Why? Why?
yeah. I
For
mean,
someone who A wasn't English, B was white, and C wasn't even from your fucking country, and they just literally eradicated it completely.
yeah. I mean,
It was
again, it doesn't.
disgusting.
I mean,
Disgusting.
in
Th-
this country,
It,
right
it, it was
around the
so
same.
mind-boggling. I didn't even know what to do.
No, but I mean, here
And then
in the country of the
you
United
go
States,
on to World of Sport.
right?
So we go on to World of Sport, where basically the entire show was worlds by the egos of British wrestling.
Yeah,
That entire company didn't stand a chance. Like I was actually built into that company by somebody that was a fan over me, and I thank them for that. His name was Simon. I thank him for that because I wouldn't have been part of World of Sport if it wasn't for him. But it was horrible. Like Haley Gray, Viper, flipping Will Ospreay, all those people. It was so disgusting. It was disgraceful. It was like the world of egos. I'm like, where are they now?
well, I mean,
Where are they
Osprey,
now?
Osprey's
Everybody
wrestling
else is
tonight.
working places. Like I'm still going to Japan. And anybody else that's ever buried is still going other places. What are they doing?
And they being the Knights, right?
No, all of them.
All of which one?
It's just no, no. I moved on from being WE. Now I'm in World of Sport.
Yeah, World of Sport again. They just wanted to. They they being the
It was disgusting.
WWE wanted to do two birds with one stone, right? Uh, Basically, Triple H wanted a global territory, right? He wanted to replicate the territory, and at the same time, they wanted to
That,
thwart. They wanted to thwart the World of Sport because they had
so in a
gotten
sense, that's what it was. Like
okay.
everybody just wanted to conquer like the UK territory in its
Yes,
sense.
this is big
And
money.
unfortunately, the terms of Norwich lost. And that's what it was. Anybody was involved with the Epic Studios, they lost.
Yeah,
That's what happened. WE won. But they only won because they understood how to advertise. But at the same time, I believe they didn't advertise the right people. That's my personal opinion. They didn't. They didn't advertise the right people because if you look at it now, hindsight 2020, Haley Ray,
let
a
me actually pull
Viper.
up the actual.
I'm trying to list Haley Ray,
Okay.
a Viper,
Mhm.
Tony Storm, Will Ospreay,
Right.
Austin. Like anybody they try to take from the British scene, where are they now? Your
Uh,
UK WUK, is that even a thing?
no, it isn't.
Like the people who literally scraped and scribed to make themselves at a kind of level that they are in the Americas, you completely like they don't. I don't care about them anymore. You took these people, like to be honest, I feel bad because some of them are like, but anybody of the NXT UK roster, no. I shake my head. I'm like,
Really?
you no. I could hold a wank closer than what you could do. I
Because
literally could.
it's saying
That no.
apparently there was a reboot in 2024 at Epic Studios in
And
Norwich.
where is it now? It's 2026.
Oh yeah, 2 years gone. But
No, it's 2026.
so
Your 2024 means nothing.
right, we're 2 years of a reboot
There's a
that
reason why you don't know about it right now.
right, absolutely. Oh, so I feel like you have reason why.
Like
What is the reason?
I was in a show in Germany with a wrestler that was booked for NXT UK, and she had a random gripe about catering and how people were being treated because she was part of NXT UK. And I literally looked her straight in the eye. I'm like, have you been anywhere else apart from NXT UK? She's like, what do you mean? I'm like, answer my question. Have you been anywhere else apart from NXT UK? He said, no. I'm like, well, I don't have a reason to have a conversation with you right now. And I walked away. Do you understand what I mean? Do you understand what I mean?
Absolutely, because indies. I mean, she's never worked in indies.
She
She doesn't.
complained that there was no catering. I'm like, have you never traveled at all? Oh, there's no catering. This is not how it'll be. If I was part of NXT UK, there will be catering. I'm like, mate, go anywhere else. There will be no catering. Go to the chip shop round the corner. You'll be quite happy. I just some of the
But
brain mentality. Oh, I want to just use
but
their brain.
but somebody that isn't initiated, right? They'd be like, "Why aren't you guys are professional athletes? Why
No, but
aren't
some of
there
them are
catering?"
just so fucked up. Like even I did a show and it was a 2-day championship show. I'm sure people have seen this rant about this that I've done because I
That's
have
what we're
done
here
it
to
and
do.
it's been very public. One of the wrestlers basically had a rant about my unprofessionalism because I wasn't willing to do what she wanted to do. Question. At the first show that I saw her at, she didn't know what a comeback was. And a comeback in terms of wrestling, I'm sure you know what that is. I taught her her comeback.
Wow.
It was literally one of the best wrestling matches she ever had in life. Come to our match now. Apparently, I didn't give her anything. It was because she didn't know how to do anything. I gave her everything. I literally gave her one of my Japanese spots. Like I let her hit me like 1,000 times, and she grabbed me and went, "What's next?"
Wow. Wow.
Like I think I literally have become the Kevin Nash of British wrestling. Like no,
In what way? You have a favored nations clause? Everybody coming in
no,
as
pay me money because you all chat your shit. Like you literally all chat shit. Pay
yeah.
me money. Give me money. I don't give a fuck what you say. Give me money. I don't care anymore. The fact that I had to teach this bitch an actual comeback. Like I don't even have a comeback because I'm a heel. I don't have a comeback.
What?
And if you know anything about wrestling or even like wrestling sequences or even how wrestling sequences are structured, I don't have a comeback because I'm not a heel. I taught her her comeback
Wow.
and she tried to bury me in our own match. And if you watch that match back, and I can send, if anybody posts it to you on this comeback, post it, please. I will send you the match. I try and give her everything, and she does nothing. To the point where you've got no choice. Like, if you've ever been trained in wrestling, if somebody gives you nothing, the only choice you have is to beat the fuck out of them until they give you something bad. And it's not trying to take advantage, it's trying to get something out of them. That is it. And the only way you understand that is if you train in wrestling. But the fact that she tried, like I have been wrestling since I was 15 years old. 15. Like I came out of school. I didn't want to do anything else apart from be a wrestler. And this bitch.
I mean, I feel like we
She
should.
tried to rip me down when she didn't even know anything about wrestling apart from what I told her. That girl clap. That girl clap.
Wow. And she's
And
still.
I'm
Is she
and
still
she's still
working?
around. Yeah, yeah, I know. It's disgusting because she's
She's.
white and privileged.
Ooh. Is she married to somebody?
I don't know. I don't care. She's white, so yeah,
I
I don't
mean,
care.
much love to our Anglo brothers and sisters, right?
No,
No.
deserves nothing. Disgusting human being who just has no respect for people who have like again, I've been in business since I'm 15 years old. I have respect for people who every rainbow shaped colors that you can actually approve.
Mhm.
White, black, brown,
Okay.
yellow, red, white. Like I don't care. I have respect for you because of how long I've been in business. She has no respect because she was given a belt and gone, "Oh, you're important." No, you're not.
Wow.
I literally had to drag you through a match. Like the moment, like I'm a fucking pleb when it comes to it, and I will admit that because I'm a human being. But when
Yeah.
someone grabs me and goes, "What's next?" I'm like, "What?
You,
What are you talking
you're
about?
right.
You're asking me? No."
But some
The-
people, man.
oh no, Adam! When she grabbed me and she was like, "Next," I'm scared. I'm like, "Oh dear God! Okay, we're both lost right now." Oh no. Um.
And this person is still working.
Yeah, still working, still a champion, and still thinks she's on top of the world. Yeah, I can still work all over the world and know what I'm going to do. I just want to help her. But the fact
Right.
that she grabbed me and then tried to bury me, when she grabbed me and said, "What's next?" For a second, like there was an inkling second. I was like, "Oh my gosh, someone's like me," because everybody is at that point in their moment in time in terms of wrestling. But
Right.
when she tried to bury me after that, I was like,
Oh
"No,
hell no.
no, no, absolutely, that.
Like we ain't doing this.
No, 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 no. I will burn you to the ground."
Yeah. I
No.
mean,
And
it's
I have those messages on my phone just to protect myself.
of
I,
course
I, I have them.
you have to. You have
No,
to.
100%. I do have to.
Because if he can't be your biggest advocate, who will be?
Well,
Right.
no one else is going to protect you apart from yourself.
Yeah, this is true. So yeah, I mean, if you were to recreate the scene in your image, what would you like it to look like?
I would like it to be the match between. I know you're probably going to disagree with me with this
Okay.
when I say, but Austin and Brett. That to me was the perfect match. That was
No,
kayfabe and dis-kayfabe at the
wait.
same
Say
moment in time.
say it again.
Austin and Bret Hart.
Oh yeah, no, that's the
That
quintessential.
is kayfabe and dis-kayfabe
Yeah,
at
absolutely.
the
The
same
double
point
turn.
in moment in time. It literally is. It's the perfect match.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, and the fact that they called it the
That's
ring.
what I wanted, but she didn't know how to do that because she's shit. Um,
Right. Well,
the Ayesha, shut up.
well, you could make an argument, right? Two of the greatest matches ever of a modern era, right? Because I mean, if you
Uh-huh.
ask me about greatest matches ever, and Lou Thez and Vern Gagne aren't in that list, then you guys can eat a bag of genitalia, rotten genitalia, opposite of the one you like. Um, so it starts off with Thez and Gagne first, right, and then you go down into the modern era of the 70s, 80s, and 90s, right? So definitely Brett versus uh, Austin, incredible match.
It was. It's
I,
heel versus heel, face versus face, and it's
yeah,
a fucking double turn.
And
Like
then
tell me, in the last couple of years, where has there been a double turn? That has been
no, it
a
literally
legitimate
no.
double turn.
I think a Divas match, but it didn't have the stakes
No,
that
the
Austin
fact
Brett
that you
did.
said divas, I don't care.
Okay, well, even still, but it did happen.
When
Oh, fuck, I know it too.
you said fuck, so I don't care.
Yeah, no, but like I
No,
know
no,
it.
no, 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 no,
I
no,
know it
no,
because
no.
it
Mate, I
happened.
love you. You said fuck, so I don't care.
Okay, but I can't remember, but I know it happened in the Divas era because I remember Michael Cole going like, "Oh my god, it's like a, Brat Austin," and I threw up in my mouth because that's what they wanted to achieve, but like they didn't have the parts and the components to have it, right? Like,
Okay, in my mind, it will be Trish and Victoria because in my
yeah,
head, to be honest, in that match, Victoria turned face.
yeah,
But
that's
it might be different to anybody else. But in
well,
my brain,
yeah,
Victoria turned face.
because for me, it was either Trish or the like Lay Cool, right? The what is it? Uh, Candice? No, not like Candice show. Michelle McCool and Layla, right? Like it happened somewhere in between
I
that.
know, but they sucked so much. It was horrible.
Yeah, it happened somewhere in between that. But
So the reason why I hate them is because that was my high school. That whole
okay,
Mickey James, Piggy James thing,
yeah,
that was
it was
me
horrible.
in high. I would literally set them both on fire just because of that. It was horrible.
Yeah,
It was
and
disgusting.
and the crazy thing about it, there were times where like Michelle actually kind of looked thicker, which sounds wild as hell, than Mickey, right? And it gave Mickey like body dysmorphia, and both Michelle and Layla hated saying these things about Mickey, but Vince wanted it to happen. They'd be crying with Mickey, before they went
Yeah.
out. It's so weird, and again, like that's of a different administration, but also you don't think that happens now, right? Like just because it's just like cutting, you want to kill a snake, right? You got to cut it off at the head because the body still moves, right? So kind of the same thing, right? Like, I mean, it's a weird one, but anytime that somebody wants to take out a leader, right, of any, whether it could be a random gang, a street gang, or drug peddler, or something on the world stage, right? And like, oh, we'll just take out the leader and the problem will be solved. Has never happened. Has never happened because now you made that person a martyr, right? You've made that person a martyr, and now there's so many other people that are more radicalized because their leader got taken away from them by the foreign menace. That anything that you try to do, it ends up blowing back in your face, and we're in this perpetual war. And
That's the
again,
thing. I don't think they're ever a martyr. They're not.
no,
There's
that
there's I hated the fact that when people said Paige was like a revolutionary. She wasn't.
never.
She was literally a thinner China. Give
Right.
China like I don't know, dietary supplements. That's what Paige was. That wasn't different. There
She
was no different. Anybody that became to be different after that was completely shut down. And
right.
it's annoying. There were so many people that could have been made money afterwards. And I'm not even stroking my own horn, tooting my own to wanking my own dick.
There
But
you go. Somebody else,
one
right?
of them.
The what?
I'm one of them.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I am. I'm not going to lie about that. You can make your short in it, but I was one of them. But the amount of shorts that was created after everybody else, I'm like, please tell me how Paige was different. Please tell me how Charlotte was different. Please tell me how Bianca Blair was different. Please tell me how, dear God, Women's Revolution was different. They weren't different. You still subsided to what you had to do.
Right.
There was no difference at all.
Yep.
At all. You still wear you wear the makeup, you wear the provocative gear,
What?
you did the provocative moves,
Yeah.
you did the provocative stuff. So how were you different? How?
Well, that's the thing. I mean, one would argue that developmental pretty much like was they created a
Paint by
template.
colors.
No, they created a
Paint
template.
by
Right.
colors.
Agreed. Because half of the roster in developmental, they watch wrestling as a kid, but they didn't.
Even what was that girl that was she was made to be very provocative in the era where we were told not to be. What was her name? Ugh.
Lita.
No. This generation.
Um. Wait. Tiffany Stratton. I don't know.
No, keep going.
Um. God.
The one with the boobs.
They all have them at this point.
Yeah. The one with the boobs and did the stuff that we didn't want to see.
Alexa Bliss.
No, keep going.
Wait, current of the last 20 years or
No, right now.
Jade Cargill,
No,
Liv Morgan,
no. Keep going.
Io Sky,
No. I don't, EO, no. No. EO's just fun. If you know EO, just fun.
Okay.
Keep going.
Bianca's out. So not
No,
for
the one
Naomi's
with the
out.
boobs that did the grinding motion. She was kind of voluptuous, but she still had boobs. Just
Not
literally
not
recently.
not Tiffany.
Oh, I can't
I'm
remember her.
I'm gonna have to look up WWE Women's roster now.
You're gonna have to look it up. But it's things like that. It's like we were told this is not a living, it's a lifestyle. And we had to live a lifestyle. And then you're literally making people do the complete opposite to what you told us to do.
Yeah.
Like I had boobs. I had great boobs. I had a good body. I was a bodybuilder. I was a fitness model. And I was told not to do that anymore.
Yeah. So
Make it make sense.
None of it does. I mean, they change. It's the quintessential moving the goalpost, right? Okay, so
Now
right
I
now,
say moving the goalpost, and this is me, okay?
are
So
you
I can
talking
say
about
this.
Jordan Grace?
No, I'm not. I'm talking about it as a Mishino Kono mocha colored person.
And she has boobs, or she doesn't have boobs?
No, like I
No
said,
boob.
I'm talking about it as a mocha colored person. It's okay for everyone else to do exactly what we're famous for. But for some reason, when we do it, you for some reason have to fight about 10 times harder.
Yeah.
Explain. When we created it, you know that big boob like mentality? Like, you injected yourself with that shit.
Are you talking about Chelsea Green?
I'm talking about everybody.
Okay.
Everybody.
Because there's no up to date.
Boob, curve, butt, everything. Body, mentality, like just the way of acting, everything.
Yeah.
It makes me sick. Like, even like, I like Alexa Bliss to pieces, but dear God, she literally is sprinkling black girl ethics.
Wait,
In
who's this?
everything that.
Who? What's her name?
Alexa Bliss.
Oh, yeah.
Please don't tell me that she's trying to like sprinkle black girl mentality.
Yeah, no, 100%. I mean, Randy Orton kind of does that too.
Oh, Randy Orton does it because he likes black girls, but that's not a thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
we've seen those pictures.
Yeah,
but no, it's just it annoys me that so many people just go, oh, we need to accept and do and everything. I was like, but you're basically doing everything that we do naturally, and it's not accepted. It's like we have to try 1,000 times harder. Like, the amount of pain. Please caption. Okay, I will give you 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Caption 5 seconds. Tony Storm doing her Batgirl butt into me at the Classic.
Yeah.
Please tell me that every black person didn't go, what the fuck, Ayesha? Really?
Well.
Yeah. Because I did. I was completely against that.
Hilariously enough, I actually saw.
But every agent was like, "No, it's her move, so you have to do it."
What? I actually saw Shotzi Blackheart do that to Leo Rush last night. I have for those who don't know, I got hit by a truck, so my ankle's not great. But GCW was in town, right? And there was a couple different matches that I wanted to see, right? It was Butcher and Blade, and I just like that tag team. You know, the guy from a band is now Butcher, and then Pepper Parks is now a Blade. I think what AEW screwed, like, that was one of the many faults of AEW's early beginnings, right? Because they debuted, right? It was Butcher, Blade, and Bunny Alley. Blade had been what was it? I think it was like Braxton Sutter in TNA. But before that, he was Pepper Parks, which is a wild name. And then Blade is Andy Williams I think he's from the band As I Lay Dying, right? So, you know, they debut and they're like, oh my God. I think it's Excalibur goes, oh my God, it's Butcher, it's Blade, it's Bunny. And Jim Ross, who knows a fuck ton about wrestling, were like, who? Butcher, Blade, and Bunny. They had never performed up until that moment under those monikers ever, anywhere. Hell, Butcher was not even in wrestling aside from a couple of appearances at Josh Barnett's Bloodsport. And you got Butcher, you got fucking Jim Ross going, who the fuck are these guys? right? So of course you're gonna go, who the fuck are these guys? If Jim Ross doesn't know who these guys are, but I tuned in for that, and Leo Rush, who I think is doing the best character work in his career with his new gimmick, was on TMZ, and he was promoting him and Shotzi. And I'm not into intergender matches, but I'm into Leo Rush, and it was a beautiful fucking match. So, but I did see Shotzi give the fucking stink face to, or hip attack to Leo Rush, a married black dude. Yeah, so there's that. Anyway.
Well, I can say to you, at the Classic, when Tony Same gave her butt rush to me, we had there was a after party thing that happened after the Classic.
Mm-hmm.
Like Jim Ross literally looked at me and went, "You shouldn't let her do that." And I'm like,
Wow.
what was I supposed to do? I didn't know any better. I remember at that time, 19. Like, I was a child. Like I was a child. But
Yeah.
even he even said, "You shouldn't let her do that." And Jim Ross says that.
That tells you everything you need to know.
Fair play. And you know what? I shouldn't have let her do that. I should have kicked her in the fucking face.
That's all right.
Should have.
Yeah. So again, fucking, I guess that's what we're gonna leave it, right? Be fucking better. When there's a choice to be a fucking asshole and to not be a fucking asshole, don't be a fucking asshole, right?
There's so many choices in where I should have been a fucking asshole, and I can say that to your face. There are so many. Like I said to you, there is the time that I've told people 1,000 times. The O2, when I went to my WE tryout, and I walked into the room, and everybody decided to do the line of cockroaches in front of Paddy Knight. And I went out and I did the respectable thing, and I put my hand out. And I went to shake his hand because, you're in front of everybody.
Yeah.
He literally picked up his chair and turned his back. And Regal and Rob were standing there, and I was like, all right, fine. Do what you need to do.
Such a fucking dick move, man.
But this was also the same person who, when I tried to resolve a situation, when myself and my faction had an argument with the Knight family and WAW, I went up to see him, and he literally said to my face, "You will never achieve anything in this business because of your black person mentality. And I know that because of my brother."
Wow.
And this is the same person and the same family that people just lay flowers out to. We stand with the Knight family.
Yeah. We could say fuck them.
Right.
Yeah. So again, don't be like the Knights, Saraya, Brittany, Ricky Bobby.
I wish people weren't, but they will.
Zebra Kid.
They will. Kid. But they will.
The fuck is a Zebra Kid? Anyway.
I don't know what a Zebra Kid is.
Yeah.
But they will.
Again, so we're going to leave it. Don't be an asshole. Whether you're in wrestling, whether you're in whatever you do, just don't be an asshole. If you think you're going to be an asshole, don't be an asshole. Don't be a rapey, misogynistic, racist, sexist fucking plonker. Isn't it? Right? Don't be a fucking wanker, isn't it?
And this is according to Woods.
Yeah, man. That's me. I said it. Yeah. So I'm according to Woods. She's Big Femme Veda, Ayesha Raymond. And yeah, we're not going to be assholes to you or anyone else. So we love you. Bye-bye.
I'll be back soon.